Nick Howell, in one sense, we're coming to the end of the season. I know you also focus on the IRTPA World Race, but at the end of the season, how do you rank your season?
I've been happy with the season. Like, I've hit a lot of goals. Obviously, winning the French was a big one, to win a major title, coming up against the best players in the world, and being able to get through that and hold the trophy at the end was huge. And I made quite a few semi-finals, as well as another final. So yeah, I was pleased with how the season turned out.
You've pushed through into number 3 in the world,
Yes.
in the world rankings. Are you looking to push that further? What's the aim?
Yeah, Camden set a massively high bar, and then John Lumley has been doing a very good effort in trying to catch Camden. And yeah, he set a very high bar that, I'm trying to chase him down. Especially, he's got a lot of world ranking points. So it's more, can I get through the eliminators and get through to him in the final eliminator and come out on top? So that's the massive goal for me. Yeah.
How's your form coming into this tournament? You've played US Pro recently, the US National.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting it well. I've kept up with it, enough practice, I think, and gym work to feel that I'm fit and ready to play this tournament. I like the court. I like that it's a 3-set format. So, yeah, played the National Open, which was a 3-set format up until the final. So yeah, having that tournament just before here I think is going to help as well.
You mentioned the 3-set format. It's different from the 5-set format we've had in the past. How does that change your approach?
Just knowing that there's no time for easing into the match. You don't really want to afford a bad set, especially early on, because then you're only 1 set away from winning. Where in a 5-set match, if it's a slow start, that's okay. I can work myself into the match. You've got more time. You don't have as much time to sort of feel your way into the match. So that's where I feel it differs. But on the plus side, it's not as mentally grueling, because you can be 2 sets to love. I've done a good job, and be 3-1 up in a 3rd set, but that guy can still come back and get you with that. That's what 5 sets does to you. So it's much mentally tougher compared to the 3 sets, I feel.
And playing with the repechage round as well.
Yeah.
If you are unsuccessful in the first round, does that change your approach as well, or do you just?
It doesn't change my approach because it's 3 sets. So I'll just go all out, no matter what. Where in the format before, I think it's a smart change to go to 3 sets, because where you're coming up, the top 4 seeds are playing each other, so straight away it's going to be an almighty battle. And if you're in a 5-set match, you don't want to be in a 5-set match ideally, and if you come out losing, then you're pretty toast for the next day. Where in a 3-set match, you should be able to still pull up all right, even if you don't come out on top.
What was it like playing a seed in the first round as opposed to after a couple of rounds?
Well, it feels less pressure, because we got that second bite if we don't get through, and you sort of know how you're going to come up, how you're going to have to play, and how your opponent's going to play, because their ability is very strong. Where you're coming up against some of the lower ranked guys who are working hard on the game, really improving, and they're sometimes a little bit unknown. You're not sure how well they're going to play, and sometimes they can be outstanding and really push you, and they're catching us. But they're more unknown, where like I'm going into a match against the top guys, I've got a clearer goal of what I need to do.
Going into this tournament as the first seed with the number 1 next to your name, does that put a bit of pressure on you? Or
no, I haven't really thought about it. I think the top, there's so many good players in this draw that it doesn't really mean anything. I mean, I'm coming up against Rob, so I probably have Rob as favourite for this tournament. So I might be 1 seed, but I wouldn't necessarily have me as the favourite.
And looking ahead to the rest of the world ranking events for the World Championship, how do you see the race shaping up?
It's starting to create a little separation for trying to secure the second spot, which helps when it comes to the end of the year when we put the bids in, because 2 will play 3, but you have a little bit of an advantage in the bid, because if you don't quite match your opponent's bid, as long as you're within 20%, the higher ranked player or qualifier gets a chance to outbid your opponent. So that's what I'm trying to secure as second spot.
All right, fantastic. Nick Howell, best of luck with the tournament this week.
Thanks, Ben. Looking forward to it.